Hello everybody, welcome back to the Goldeen Only Challenge. In the last episode we beat Lieutenant Surge and got our 3rd gym badge. In this episode we're going straight to Rock Tunnel, which is just a random rock dungeon, and then we'll be arriving in what is it? The Spooky City? What's it called? I don't know, but you know, I'll see you guys when we get there. So here we made it to Lavender Town, where there's a rival battle in the tower, but I do not take that on yet. So here I do a little bit of training, but starting around here I start trying to avoid trainers because I'm getting a little too high leveled and it's just a little bit too easy for me. So I decide that I should just avoid people to make it a little bit harder going on. And you know, it ups the challenge a bit, and I like that. And then here I'm going through this route because I forget that the Snorlax is there. I pick up the TM for return, which will be better than Secret Power in the long run. And then I just teach Goldeen some moves. I teach it return and I get rid of, well, first I teach it, I teach it return and I get rid of, I get rid of Secret Power because it's not going to be useful anymore. Yeah, and then I get rid of, apparently I didn't learn return. Okay. And, here I arrived in, what was it, Cerulean? No, not Celadon City, and I'm grinding on grinding up coins so I can get the TM for Ice Beam, which will be good use later on. Then after I do this, I go and I'm right here. I'm just going around looking for little hidden items because you can just find coins lying around, and I do a little bit of gambling, but you know, not too much. So after that, I go and I fight the grass gym leader, Erica. That's her name. And you know, I'm level 46 right now. I taught Jill an Ice Beam, and it's really just destroying her team completely. I kind of thought this would be a challenging battle, but you know, it hit me with a stun spore, so then that sped me, hit me with a Giga Drain, but it didn't really matter because then I killed it next turn, so it's actually pretty easy. I mean, and then after this, I went to take care of Team Rocket, and I fought Giovanni. And then I'm taking on Giovanni. He starts out with his Onyx, and I just hit it with a waterfall, and I'll take it out really easily. Then we got the Rhyhorn, which I take out with a waterfall easily. Then it's got the Kangaskhan, which I just do no damage to, and it doesn't really do anything to attack me though, but still, that wasn't really hard at all. And then we move on into we go back to Lavender Town to take care of the tower and get the Pokeflute. We fought. So here we are fighting our rival again, and we just start off by taking out his Pidgeotto easily, one shot. We Secret Power the Ivysaur. Should I use the Ice Beam? But whatever. So now we're poisoned for this battle, and then I go for a Horn Drill and land it. So that was pretty lucky, and then it's the Growlithe, and I one-shot the Growlithe with a waterfall. Then it sends a Kadabra, and I one-shot the Kadabra with waterfall, so I got pretty lucky in that battle. It wasn't too bad. And then after that, I'm just taking care of the tower, getting the Pokeflute, and moving on to the next town. So I arrive at the Silphco, and I start taking it down, and well, I kind of forget where to go. Like, how to get the key card right away and just straight up end it as quick as possible, so I kind of fumble around here for a bit and fight a couple trainers. But, you know, it doesn't take me too long. And then after that I get to fight my rival again. Whoopee. Hopefully it'll be more of a challenge this time. So here we are fighting our rival. We're level 52, and we start off hitting an ice beam with Pidgeot. It doesn't one shot, so we have to go for another ice beam, and that takes it out. And then it sends out the Venusaur, and I use ice beam, but it does like nothing. Puts me to sleep, and once I'm asleep, there's just nothing I can do, and I just lose. So I lose my first fight against it, which is good because I wanted a challenge, but you know, I know I could beat it if I got like some luck on my time. But the last time I healed was in whatever that city's called, so I have to walk all the way back, and then I have to go back into Silphco, and then I have to go all the way back to the rival battle to restart it. So here we're going into my second attempt at whatever I named the rival, I don't know. So here we're just fighting the rival again. And, you know, I started out really just the same way, going for an ice beam, two-shot it, nothing really changed there, and then he sends out the Venusaur again. This time I go for a Horn Drill, or not. I thought I went for a Horn Drill. I went for Horn Drill the second turn, landed it, so that probably decided the battle there. And then here I'm just deciding what to do. I'll go for Secret Power, got a crit, it's pretty nice. And then I go for another Secret Power, it doesn't kill, so I'm down to 29 HP. And things get a little crazy from here. I'm trying to decide what to do. I go for Secret Power, get the kill. So I at least beat the Gyarados, sends out Growlithe. I know I can. I was very unsmart, didn't go for Waterfall, so now I'm at 9 HP. And he still got his Alakazam left, and I don't know what to do, so I go for Secret Power, I get the Paralysis, it has Synchronize, so we're both paralyzed. He goes for Future Sight, so now I'm on a time limit. And I have to kill it this turn, and for some reason the Future Sight failed. I don't know why it does that, so if anyone could tell me, that'd be great. But yeah, I actually then do successfully beat Blue from pure luck and something I don't even understand. So pretty lucky, yeah. And then I'm going here and I have to fight this guy so I can use this lady to heal. Like, I don't even know what happened. I am very uncareful here. I just can't believe I didn't die from this. It's pretty funny. I wasn't even paying attention. I was pretty lucky there. Well, then I heal, so I'm back to full, and now I gotta take on Giovanni again. So, well, we'll be for that. So now, here we go, taking on Giovanni. That'll be a fun time. So we gotta fight this grunt first, though. But we take care of the grunt easily. The grunt, no problem. I don't know why they have a random grunt here, but I get poisoned because I can't one-shot it. So and then I just have to run back and heal because I, for some reason, don't know how to use items. So I run back and heal, and now we gotta take on Giovanni. And this battle, not the easiest. It's pretty challenging, actually. So now we just started off, and he starts out with his Nidorino. I go for a Waterfall. He uses Poison Sting, and you know, we just go back and forth. I get hit with poison points, now I'm poisoned. Now we got the Nidoqueen. Waterfall doesn't even do half. So I go for to do 3 hits. So here, basically it's all over. There's nothing I can really do. So I die from the poison. So lost against Giovanni. And now I gotta run all the way back over once again. I'm checking my moves, trying to figure out what I did wrong. So now here we go, running all the way back, having to take on Giovanni one more time. Hopefully this time I can get the dub. But right here, I'm not very confident because I did really bad this time. Really, technically I could beat any trainer if I get Horn Drill luck, but that's not something very reliable. So here we start off, and it goes a bit easier. This time I do not get poisoned, which is great. That was really the reason I lost. Here I went for a Horn Drill and landed it. So I can say it makes it a lot easier, but I do get poisoned. For Kangaskhan, I go for a Horn Drill, I miss. Goes for a Mega Punch. Basically, that was my last chance, and I do land it again. here I am at 22 HP. I'm going for the waterfall. It does kill. So once again, through pure luck, I do win another battle. And now I move on to the next battle. So I arrived in Fuchsia City, and now we're taking on Koga. I start out with going to Horn Drill, get the one-hit KO. Muck. It goes for minimized, and I go for Horn Drill and land it. And then we got the almighty coughing again. This time I decided to just go for some waterfalls to take it out. He uses a hyper potion, but it was no big deal. Now we got this, I go for a Horn Drill and land it. Once again, pure luck is how I win my battles. Who said Pokemon was a skill-based game? Now we move on to the next battle. So after I finish going through the safaris, I'm getting the golden teeth and DHM for Surf. I go on and I take on Sabrina. And here, this puzzle used to always confuse me, but I got really lucky and I got it here right away. So we just go straight in for the Sabrina battle, because, you know, I've not been grinding, so I'm not the highest level, so I just start and see how things go. I've learned Surf now and got rid of Waterfall, because Surf is stronger, so we just start off and it's going pretty easily, nothing too bad. I take a Future Sight, and it doesn't do much. And, you know, we paralyzed Mr. Mime, we went for Baton Pass, and now we're taking down the Venomoth. 2 Surfs takes it out, no big deal. And now we have to deal with the Mr. Mime again. But, you know, it's literally almost dead. He uses a full heal, wastes the turn, and we take it out. Now we have to deal with the Alakazam. We go for a Surf, and it does nothing. We go for a Psychic. It goes for a Psychic and kills us. Forgot to put my HM Slave away, so gotta wait for that to die, and then we have to rematch Sabrina. So here I am, having to rematch Sabrina again, hoping to go a little bit better this time. So we start off, I have not changed the moveset, go for Secret Power and one-shot the Kadabra. I go for Secret Power and I don't one-shot the Mr. Mime. Then I go for a Surf, and then a Secret Power, and that takes out the Mr. Mime. I hit level 57 and learned Mega Horn, which will come in very handy in the near future. I got rid of Horn Drill because it's really not great to rely on luck so much. So now that we go for Ice Beam. For some reason, it doesn't do enough, and Surf takes it out. Now we have Mega Horn, we can just straight up one-shot this Alakazam. We barely survive, hit the Mega Horn, and we do win. So, after that, we go to our next battle. So, we went to the Pokemon Mansion, and now we're taking on Blaine. This should be the easiest fight here. We literally start off with some Surf, one-shot the Growlithe, no problem. Bip Bop, it's gone. And then it's got the Ponyta, once again, no problem, 1 Surf, it's gone. With the Rapidash now, it barely survives, and then he goes for Hyper Potion, so we take over another Surf. Survives again, and we use another Hyper Potion, so we have to go for another Surf. And there we go. Now we got the Arcanine, which really just got a crit, 1 shot, no big deal. Now we go on and we get our 8th and final gym badge. Now we're taking on Giovanni, the 8th gym leader. And here, I was dumb, didn't heal, so I don't have any Surfs for this battle. So we're just relying on Ice Beams, but luckily we're one-shotting everything with Ice Beams, so this is really not going to be the hardest fight. We got a crit, I don't feel like that mattered. Go for an Ice Beam, we got another crit, and that was just his Rhyhorn. We take that out, and really easy gym battle. And now that's really it for today. The next episode we will be finishing off the game, beating the Elite Four and the champion, if we can. So, I will see you guys then. Bye-bye.